Completely forget everything you've been told about potty training in the past. Most of the information out there today is dangerously outdated, and the odds are it'll actually hurt your chances of quickly and easily potty training your child. The absolute worst thing you can do is attempt to potty train your child without a proven plan. Simply using trial and error will only confuse your child, leaving you to clean up plenty of yucky messes from your floor, furniture, and especially your child's clothing. Be sure to watch this video until the very end, as I'm not sure how much longer this will stay online. I'm about to reveal to you a time-tested and proven method that'll have even the most stubborn child using their potty like a big kid, all within just 3 short days. I've never really been comfortable with others who now refer to me as some sort of potty training guru, so let me personally introduce myself. My name is Carol Klein, and I'm a regular woman like you, who's a mother of 4 mischievous children that I love to death. In this video, I want to share with you my personal story of how I stumbled upon a potty training method so quick and effective, you can personally use it to have your child potty trained in just 3 days, guaranteed. And most importantly, never have to smell, see, or change another dirty diaper ever again. Now, at the age of 11, I always wanted to be the proud mother of 13 children and live in an old stone house by a river. It can be funny how life really turns out. Instead of having 13 kids, I now take care of over 40 each year at a daycare business I built for myself. So let's just say between my own 4 children and running a daycare, I knew potty training would be a reoccurring obstacle in my life. Believe me, I know exactly what it's like to be in your shoes. As my firstborn Emily turned 1 year old, thinking ahead about potty training seemed like it would be an exciting time. In my mind's eye, training my child to use the potty is the first time I truly helped them on their way to becoming an individual. To me, it would be a rewarding experience for the both of us. As the time grew nearer and my little 26-month-old Emily started to show interest in that big white watery bowl, a wave of nervousness washed over me as the reality set in. I had no clue where to start or what to do. I was nervous that I wouldn't do a good job because, after all, it's not exactly something you can remember going through yourself as a child. Being unable to relate to what my child would be going through made things that much more nerve-wracking. That's when I had to take a step back and say to myself, know that it's not your fault. There are people who teach you how to go through giving birth and people who show you the proper way to hold and burp your child, but no one prepares you for potty training. It's all a bunch of personal opinions and hearsay when all you really want is an exact plan to follow that'll do the trick and do it fast. So when I first sought out information on potty training, I turned to the internet, just as you probably are doing right now. I was bombarded with a million things I should buy to help make potty training easier. From reward chart stickers to special potties that played music when you peed, I was reluctant to spend money on something only to later find out it was just a gimmick. I guess you could say I didn't want my money to be the only thing flushed down the toilet. Like you probably already have, I started to notice pull-up diapers becoming more and more popular with parents, and that's when I started to see a common trend between children in my daycare. The boys and girls who were potty trained the fastest were the ones whose parents never trained them with pull-up diapers. After months of seeing this occur time and time again, I was convinced pull-up diapers simply don't work. If there's one thing I refused to do when potty training my daughter Emily, it was putting her in pull-up diapers. But I had to ask myself why so many parents are getting aboard the pull-ups bandwagon. Now, understand that the diaper business is a multi-billion-dollar industry. They know when your child is a baby, every dirty diaper will have to be replaced, and that's another dollar in their pockets. But once your child gets a little older, these companies risk losing your business. So how do they squeeze every last cent out of you before you no longer need their product? By creating a diaper you need to buy after diapers, or commonly known as pull-ups. This is all really a ploy for the company to get your business longer. All these companies really care about is how much money they make and sneakily advertise it as some amazing tool for potty training. Without turning this into a boring rant, these diapers will more than triple the amount of time it takes to successfully teach your child how to use the potty. Now, with that said, let me give you a word of warning. Not having your child potty trained quickly is completely frustrating, and the story I'm about to share with you will reveal just how messy it can be. Anyone who knows me would call me a shopaholic with no hesitation. On weekends, my big adventure of the day would be running out to the mall and window shopping or trying on different outfits. I very seldom bought anything, as most of our family's income went towards food and bills, but it's always nice to look. There I was in Saks Fifth Avenue with my little Emily, who was now just 26 months old and in her first week of potty training, when a pair of $348 black silk Prada dress pants leapt off the rack and effective the information contained in my potty training system was. They literally can't believe how practical and immediately useful it is. Not only that, but it gets right to the point and avoids any and all fluff. Personally, I hate 300-page books that can be summed up in 60 pages or less. I get right to the point. No fluff, no games. I write only meaty, practical, step-by-step information that can be put into action the minute you read it. Just imagine how improved your life will be 3 days from now when your child is fully potty trained. For starters, you'll have less stress. You know as well as I do, parenting is a full-time job. Even if you work hard all day at your job, the work does not end when you get home. Cooking, cleaning, and life can all get in the way. The last thing I want to do is change another diaper. Larger financial savings. Let's face it, even if at the time you don't feel diapers are that big of an expense, over a few years it really does add up to hundreds and hundreds of dollars of your hard-earned money, literally being tossed in the trash. Once you potty train your child, it's like instant money in the bank. Suddenly things like gas and groceries won't seem so expensive because you will have newfound cash to spend on whatever you desire. A better life. Not having your child potty trained can be a serious hassle and take a major toll on your life. I can honestly tell you right now that the second your child becomes potty trained, your life becomes better. You instantly open up to going on more trips as your baby transforms into a big kid. You can go out to movies, restaurants, or even take longer drives knowing that your child is successfully potty trained. Your life really does become better every day. When it comes to having your child quickly and easily potty trained, I only wish you the absolute best. By clicking the Add to Cart button directly below this video and ordering, you'll instantly get my proven potty training guide, along with reward charts, extra parenting guides, and I'm also adding in one-on-one personal coaching with me personally, all for still less than a single pack of diapers. Click the Add to Cart button below now. Still here? Let me answer some of the most common questions I get asked all the time. Does this system really work in 3 days? Absolutely. As you just heard, I did follow-up research and found that my potty training system works with a 97.4% effectiveness rate. I'm not going to pretend the system I developed is 100% foolproof, like some sort of used car salesman. Plus, if you simply do not get the results you'd hoped for, you're completely backed by my full 8-week, 100% money-back, ironclad, no questions asked guarantee. How fast will I get results? Typically, I see most of the parents I help get results within 7 days. Those who are dedicated and hit the ground running have seen amazing results in just 3 days. Every child and parent is different, so it's hard to say for sure. What really makes me happy, though, is when parents email success stories. I love hearing about how parents I've helped are now saving a fortune not paying for diapers or are no longer on their hands and knees scrubbing the carpet after an accident. Hearing how much more self-confidence their child now has is what really makes me happy. Does this work on stubborn children? Absolutely. This system was developed with even the most stubborn child in mind. You must be consistent and willing to follow my advice, and if you do, it'll quickly click with your child. Will this be stressful on my child? No. If you follow my method, this will be a positive experience for your child. My method does not employ any brute force or harsh tactics or reprimands. It's very nurturing and gives your child newly found self-confidence. How old must my child be to start? This program has worked for children young as 15 months old, and we've seen consistent success with potty training children ages 18 months and up. The younger your child, the more time it'll take, but it can in fact be done. Is my credit card number safe with you? Absolutely. We have done everything humanly possible to ensure your credit card information is secure. The order page is both McAfee secured and Norton secured for your peace of mind. We also allow you to use PayPal if you feel more comfortable with them. By this point, getting your hands on my proven potty training system should be an absolute no-brainer. Clicking the Add to Cart button below leaves you just 30 seconds away from getting your hands on the exact guide that has helped literally thousands of others before you. You're backed by my 8 full-week money-back guarantee, so you have absolutely nothing to lose. It truly has been a pleasure, and I look forward to showing you just how effective my program is. Click the orange Add to Cart button below this video now.